What's up, everybody? Steven here. We're about to get another reaction. Today we are hopping into Buffy the Vampire Slayer, episode number 7 of season number 5, called Fool for Love. This seems like it's going to be a very Spike-centered episode. He was in the recap, all Spike recap. So I'm guessing it's going to come to a head, that whole Buffy, I love you, or Buffy. I don't know. Is it going to be I love you? He's kind of weird right now, Spike. He's having dreams and sex dreams and I love you dreams, and it'd be interesting to see what happens there, right? If like Spike is gonna like do that and they're gonna make, I feel like what's gonna happen is he's gonna say that he's like in love with them, and then Buffy's gonna make fun of him, and then Xander will make fun of him, and then everybody will make fun of him, and it'll be a whole thing. Last episode was very Tara centered, which makes me worry for her. That episode really showed you how in love Willow and her are, right? So it makes me worry that possibly that bad's gonna happen to her, which sucks, because she's finally accepted and all that into the crew. Like, she finally feels accepted, and I'm kind of worried about her. But that's where we're at. Last episode, like I said, it was about her, focused on her family and all that. It was a great episode. It was a good episode, good story, cool concepts and stuff. But I don't know if that's gonna really bleed into this one, because we sent them away. So let's hop in here. Let's have a good time. Pretty much. Here we go.
The fast-growing field of personal grooming's come a long way since you became a vampire.
Ooh, wow, he stopped there. Dream sequence. Oh, wait, not a dream sequence? Riley? Is that Riley? I can't tell. It looks like Riley. But, yeah, it is. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Hey, what happened?
Dawn, sorry to interrupt the sexcapades. I just wanted to tell you that
Sexcapades?
Mom's coming.
Hi, Riley.
Hey, Miss Summers. How you feeling?
Fine.
They're making it into a thing, like if it's a big deal that she got caught, like she got stabbed. I thought it was just her being like she was being. Oh, what the fuck? Never mind.
Hand move. You see that? Does that like mean something? Ask.
Hey, Riley! What's the, all about?
It means yell real loud so the vampires who don't know we're coming will have a sporting chance.
See, now he's all mad and sarcastic.
You're doing all that yelling, Mr.
He's like a cat. You know, a big jungle cat.
Oh my God, look at
Come on,
Willow.
like that. It's just so
Look
cool.
at Willow.
I think you're cool.
Look at him though. Good.
Helpful. There's no one left to tell the tales. What?
Oh Jesus. Oh yeah, he killed 2 of them.
Wait,
Yeah, I
no,
forgot.
no. Are you feeling all right, Slayer? This stuff usually hurts.
Don't even start, Spike.
What do you want?
Slayers. You killed 2 of them.
And what can I tell you, baby? I've always been bad.
Oh my God, what the fuck is it? Oh wow.
Luminous. Oh, no. You're radiant. It's better. Quickly.
You were like a nerd, dude. Like a nerdy guy that loved to, like, books and stuff. Can't even talk to women. It's Spike. So who turns? Drusilla turns him, right? No wait, we don't know. I didn't know. We didn't know how he got turned. And what was the year when Angel got turned? Angel's older than him. Like, been a vampire longer.
Like you and I.
Was it the 70s?
You and I.
70s? Bam.
Watch where you're going.
That was the crew. That was Angel, Darla, and Drusilla. Yeah, but nah, it's Drusilla. I think Drusilla turns him with her, you know, being
I
awkward.
wonder.
Oh wait, what? Look at that, all gentle and everything.
Ow. Ow, ow. 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 Ow.
Dude, there's several. What are you doing?
dancing years that makes me so forgetful, William. Remind me, why don't we kill you? What's that?
What?
It's Spike now.
I mean, to most vampires, Slayer was a subject of cold sweat and frightened whispers. But I never hid.
Hey, you came here for her. Remember, you came here for the Slayer.
It was her.
Oh wait, the Slayer, yeah. What should be that he killed her by luck? Oh my god, look at his face. Oh wow, pure luck. He had him. Oh, Jesus. Are they about to have sex next to the Slayer's body? Okay. That's making Spike and Drusilla a lot more creepy. Angel's already seeing that them two are too crazy and wild. Like they don't think before they act. Damn, Spike was
Out of my life.
kind of cool.
And I've had some sweet ones.
Now I can handle myself.
Oh. And how do you explain this?
Oh. What does everybody think is happening here? What are you doing?
Put this in a museum.
Hey, what's happening?
You know what they put in museums? Mostly dead things.
Give it to me.
Okay, then. We're like this.
Oh my god, what the hell? 27, okay. That's about 20 years before the first show, right? The first season, I mean? Oh shit. Oh shit, what the hell? Oh my god, that's where he got the jacket.
You've got ties to the world.
Give it me good, Buffy. Do it.
Spike.
Oh.
What the hell are you doing? It wouldn't be you, Spike. You're beneath me.
Oh, what the fuck? Why is that a line? It sucks because he said the story and she used that against him.
What are you doing?
Hasn't got a death wish.
You can't kill her though.
Bitch won't need one.
Actually,
You're the one who keeps bringing her up.
what?
I haven't said a word about the bloody Slayer since we left California. She's on the
Oh,
other side of the
shit.
planet, Drew.
You guys obviously have a thing going on here.
I have to find my pleasures, Spike.
Were you banging the moose
Just
thing?
like ashes.
Why are you? What's happening? Why are you covered in like syrup?
I should take off.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
All I see is the Slayer.
I don't understand this. Like he wasn't obsessed with her when he left.
And they say, even if there is something, it's still very early if they didn't see it before. I'm gonna be fine.
Buffy doesn't know what's wrong, yeah, right? Because does he even know that it's Dawn that's causing it? This is a very weird episode, right? Like just the way it was laid out. Everything that's happening is very cool, and I'm very intrigued and interested in it, right? But the layout is odd.
What do you want now?
What's wrong?
What the hell? Okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
The episode was odd. I don't know if I loved it or not. I don't know. It was weird. Like I loved a lot of the things that was happening, but it was laid out so odd. Like it's like it starts off with Buffy getting hurt, right? She gets hurt, but she takes it really hard, right? She starts to like dwell on it and think about it, and like if she needs to study the other Slayers to figure out how to be better. But in my mind, I'm like, you just were sloppy. You were talking so much shit. You got caught. That was it. That's how I took it. But she took it as, because like literally Riley went in there and whooped that dude's ass in a matter of seconds. So what I mean by like the thing was laid out weird, right? It almost feels like, okay, this episode, we're going to set up a lot of things going forward. Or we're going to set up some things that we're going to get to later in the season. Like the Riley thing was odd. He said it will come back in the daytime, then he goes in there and he's Rambo and he whoops their ass and then leaves. Okay. The Spike stuff, very odd. I love the Spike's flashbacks. Seeing him when he got turned, that was awesome. Seeing when he got the hunger for action was really cool as well. When he started killing the Slayers, that was interesting, and then I was really invested. I was really into that. The way that he was telling the story, right, where he was telling Buffy and he was kind of acting it out and going like it was good, but it was just, I don't know, the vibe was just like weird, right? When he punches Buffy in the stomach, or he hits her in the stomach and her wound, right? That felt like a weird scene where everybody's kind of watching, but they're not really. They almost feel like they're not really nobody interacts with it, right? Nobody really comes to Buffy's defense or anything, right? Or tries to stop it. It's just very weird. We then have, like I said, the flashbacks, and there was an interesting dynamic between Spike and Angel, right? Which you're gonna bring Angel back, but you bring Angel back for that. I think Drusilla got a lot to do in this episode, which I was really cool with. But you bring Angel back, and it's like this weird thing where Angel doesn't really get to do much. And I don't know. We're gonna break it down right now. Currently, I kind of want to give it an 8. I don't know if it deserves an 8. It might be worse. It might be better. I don't know. But I'm gonna go 8 just because the concept and it was intriguing, and it just felt like a very different style episode. I even felt it was a little bit longer, but like 2 minutes or so than the normal episodes. Aren't usually about 41 minutes or so. I could be wrong. But yeah, let's get through it, right? So Buffy gets hurt at the beginning, right? She gets straight up stabbed. I thought it was a dream sequence, but it's not. She actually got hurt, and then she runs away. Then Riley shows up. They helps her. We have this awesome moment with Dawn helping out Buffy out of a jam, wherein that way the mom doesn't know about what happened and she got hurt. We then get the comedy of the crew of the Scooby Gang trying to figure out their whole, they're going patrolling with Riley, but Riley takes it real serious, and they're like eating chips and talking, and pretty solid comedy. Then we get Giles and Buffy, and they're trying to look up information and try to figure out how can Buffy get better at being a Slayer, right? What can she do? Which then we hop into her thinking, oh wait, somebody that was there. She goes to Spike. And then we have this conversation, and we get a flashback of Spike, and we get nerdy loser Spike, I guess you could say, and getting made fun of. Now, Spike I don't understand how us as Spike, I mean, how if I was writing Spike, I would have had him come back and kill these people. It's very weird that they didn't do that. That would have been an interesting scene, like non-nerdy Spike with confidence killing people that made fun of him, right? Because we never even got a proper thing with the girl that said, you're beneath me, right? There was nothing. They didn't harp on it. They didn't do anything with that until the end when Buffy said it. But this was all really, really well done. We then get him crying, Drusilla seeing it, Drusilla being fascinated by him, and Drusilla then bites him in like a very weird way where he's like, like at first he's like into it, right? He's like, oh. But then it's like, then it starts to hurt. And essentially he becomes it. Then we got the crew. We find out there's a lot of vampires. But then they do this thing where like, oh, we'll come back tomorrow, but then Riley comes back. Then we get flashbacks into this day, and we find out Spike has been slowly being dangerous for the crew, right? He's reckless. He likes danger too much. He's putting the rest of us in danger. People are now looking for us. And it's an interesting like way of showing who Spike kind of always was. I mentioned in the interaction, I was like, oh, so Spike's always kind of been like an idiot who just puts himself in these bad situations. But then you see him with these Slayers, and he's great. He's such a good fighter. Him and Angel never really got along out the get-go, right? So when they met the first time, and when we see them meet like that, when we see them first together for the first time, we get a vibe like they were friends, but it doesn't seem like they were. Not really. Oh yeah, and then we have this fight here, right? And so Spike essentially won because of luck, just straight luck. Here, he was about to die, and that explosion happened, and he was able to kill the Slayer. And Drusilla sees it, and she's super happy, and then there's a whole, we're gonna have sex in front of, like right next to the body. Creepy. We go to Angel and Darla, and we have this whole situation where Angel's not feeling it, man. He's seeing how reckless he is. We do a slow motion walk, and Spike's just on cloud 9, fucking loving it, right? Again, I mentioned in the reaction as well, is why don't we bring Drusilla back? I don't get it. She's willing to come back for these flashback. We should bring her back in regular. Like, she's not dead, right? Then we get like, this is the part when he hits like her in the stomach, and then people don't do nothing. Then Riley kills these vampires really easy. We get this whole back and forth where Buffy's hitting him, and he's trying to like, but he's not trying to hit her, and he's like, as long as I have no intentions of hitting you, then I won't feel no pain. And then we kind of get the parallels of that with the vampire in New York, right? And you see him kind of doing the same motions. And here, this scene's awesome, is when he's describing it, but then he starts talking to Buffy, right? And as he kills her, he snaps her neck. Then he steals her jacket. And then he says, essentially, the only way that you can kill a Slayer is because they're ready to die. They're pretty much given up. I guess it's an interesting thing, right? They want it almost, which Buffy gets pissed off about. Throws the money at Spike, and then she uses the line that essentially drove Spike to turn into a vampire. The line of you're beneath me, or I'm above you, or whatever, right? It's a fucked up line. So Spike gets mad, gets a shotgun, he's heading over there. Then we get a flashback to what was happening with these two. Now, my only problem here is Drusilla is making it seem like Spike's obsession with Buffy, it was here. But that doesn't make sense. When he came back, it was because she left him. It had nothing to do with Buffy and the Slayer. Like, or did it? Did he come back to kill the Slayer? I don't remember that, if he did. I don't think so, though. Maybe he did, though. Maybe that was his intentions, to come back and kill the Slayer to get Drusilla back. That sounds right. But I don't think it is. We have this weird thing with this moose creature thing. Then we get the situation here where Joyce is leaving. Joyce is going to get more tests done on her, right? She has to go stay in the hospital. Now, Buffy doesn't know what's wrong with Joyce, right? But whatever's wrong with Joyce is whatever the hell happened with whatever Dawn is. Because when Joyce became sick, when she's like almost breaking out of the dimension of like, who are you? And that fucked up with her brain. And that's, to me, what's making her get sick, or whatever's happening to her. But I don't think Buffy knows. Because I don't think they mentioned that part of it when the monks were telling her. And then she's crying. This scene's weird. She's crying. Spike is about to do it. Then he sees her crying. And he's like, "Can I help? Need anything?" And he says next to her. And I'm like, wait, what's happening? And it just kind of ends here. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm just very confused. Because it could be amazing, right? Like, Spike saw this girl that he doesn't want to be in love with, but he is in love with, and she's in pain, and he wants to help her. I don't know. That's my reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, Patreon for the full reaction. Uncut episodes over there if you want them. If you don't, totally cool episodes here whenever they show up. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll talk to you guys later.